Today we're going to make origami cat faces, or in this example, a cougar. All right, guys, let's get started. All right. So what we're going to need to create this origami cat face is pencil, eraser, marker, something to color with. I'm going to use some colored pencils, some scissors. So of course when you're working with origami, you're always working with paper. And usually you always want a square piece of paper. So paper comes in a rectangle. So the first thing that we're going to have to do is turn this rectangle into a square. So I find the best way to do that is to take one of the corners, let's say this corner right here, and what you're going to do is you're going to bring it over to the side over here. So let's say I'm going to take this corner. What you want to do is you want to bring it over to this side so that this part right here, this side of the paper, is flush with this top part. So the left part right here is right along this top part. So I'm going to bring this corner over here until it touches the edge and it's flush. Then what I'm going to do is start to make my fold. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my scissors and I'm going to cut off this extra rectangle over here, right along that edge. Just like that. So you should end up with just a triangle. When you open this triangle, you will end up with a square. Alright, so now we're ready to start folding. So the first part of this origami fold is once you have your square paper, what you're going to do is you're actually going to fold it in half diagonally. So it already has that diagonal fold there, so we actually already made our first fold. Then what you want to do is you want to hold it just like this. So this is going to be the middle of the face, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to do two folds that's going to give our origami cat some ears. So we're going to try to build these ears up here. In order to do so, what we're going to do is we're going to take the left corner and the right corner and we're going to bend it behind. Just like so. And you want to bend it so that creates a point down there. Just like in this example right here. So I'm going to keep moving it until that point starts to touch. And if I turn it around, it's going to look something like this. So I took those two corners and folded them behind, or right now it's forward, but over here they'd be behind. Once I'm happy with the placement, because you could even change it up, you could have the ears a little closer to the head, a little farther apart, but I think right here is a really great spot. Next, what you want to do is you want to fold the top of the head this corner right here, which is the top of the head, you're gonna fold it behind. So I'm gonna bend it. And what you wanna do is you wanna bend it down so that that line meets up right alongside the ears. So I'm a little off on this side, so I'm gonna bend it down just a little bit more. All right, so far so good. So that's all the folding for the origami cat face. Now what we can do is we can start designing all the features. So you're gonna start off with a pencil, and you're just gonna start designing from the middle of the face out. So I'm gonna start designing the nose, which is gonna be right in the middle of the face, and the nose is very similar to a heart shape. Next, I'm gonna draw 2 half circles on the inside of that heart for the nostrils. I'm gonna draw a straight line right underneath of that heart, and then I'm gonna make 2 swooping lines that go up to create that mouth. All right. Then I'm gonna draw some lines over here for the whiskers. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Next, I'm gonna draw the letter C, but it's gonna be at a little bit of an angle. Oop, pencil broke. Good thing I have an extra one over here. So the reason why I'm drawing a letter C is because what that's doing is it's creating the bridge of the nose right here, and then it's going right into the brow line over here, which is like right above the eye. I'm gonna do the letter C again over here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw 2 ovals right in the inside of that C, and that's gonna create the eye. All right. Then I'm gonna create the iris. In my design, I'm creating a cougar for my cat, and they have green eyes. Then I'm gonna draw the pupil. And a little circle on the inside of that pupil for a little bit of glistening, a little shine in the eye. And the last part is 2 diagonal lines over here for the ears. So this is going to design the inside of the ear. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to go over all my line work with a marker. Alright, now I'm going to start adding some color. origami cat face. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye.